It doesn't work. I'm hearing nothing. Oh, that's why. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's weird. An embarrassment. That's alright.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
I'll take it. Let's get the new quest. Level 17, level 16. Meet someone at the workshop. I can't really
Let's go!
pronounce that word. Can't think of the word. Bindas. Not a big deal if I can't pronounce words.
Ella.
So this ain't very far, it's right over here. Well, that's good at least. Workshop.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Escape from the Athenians. Why is it called that? What, do I get in trouble?
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
They seem scared. They seem to scare you. We need to
Sent
get
me
out
to
of
get
here.
you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Pah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial. The people are against you. And now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Yes, of course.
We should
All right,
get
we need to
going.
go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Good. Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
Stealth attack. Stealth attack. Boom. 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 Alright, let's keep going.
Clear apart! You trying to get killed? Clear apart! Step aside, now!
What the heck? How many people are saying the same thing over and over? It's so weird. Inventory. I just want legendary armor. I only have a few pieces. It's annoying. I bet you can get legendary armor and stuff as you progress. Probably at the end of the game you probably get the best loot. I'm gonna assume that's how it's gonna be anyway. That's what I'm gonna assume anyway. This game is so long, it's insane.
I should watch my step around here. If I meditate, maybe Phidias will be here when I'm done.
Meditate allows you to go from night to day. Oh, I did not know you could do that. Good to know, I didn't know you could do that. If I don't remember. That's pretty cool you can do that.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Let's
Wasting time
go.
will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can.
Ready to set sail!
Nice to see you, Commander. There! We can probably salvage that!
Sure thing, I grabbed it. Can't perform this action in the harbor.
I've left places I've called home.
Faster! We're at full speed! Everyone
come
to
on.
positions! Now! Here! Take your mark! Attack! Now! Ready, arrow! Release spears! Bows ready! Raise! Arrows! Spears now!
Commander, we are at a disadvantage!
Archer, ready!
Come on.
Go!
A miss! Commander, they are trying to ram us! We are outnumbered!
Spear! Fire! Release now! I need archer! Volley! Throw spears! Ready your bow! Fire!
We should let them pass, Commander!
Archer! Ready!
Really?
Get them! Now! Spears!
We missed them!
More oars! We're at maximum speed! Attack! Now! Arrows! Archers! Get ready to fire! Spears attack! Release! Archers to the front! Spear them! Increase speed! We're at full speed! Ready to shoot! Shoot!
It's not island ahead of us.
My friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
The place where Athens defeated the Persians.
It's this way that the great Athenian strategos Themistocles destroyed the Persian fleet and saved the great world from annihilation. You don't see many heroes like that anymore.
Really? Sounds about right.
We're moving now! Rowers, go! Running
Keep
speed!
going. Let's pay that bounty.
I don't think they can pull the oars any faster!
Let's upgrade this ship. So everything's at level 1. Let's upgrade this. Oh, it costs a lot of gold.
Forward! I want tanks!
Do you see that volcano?
It's pretty hard
Where?
to miss.
Some say there is an entrance to the underworld at the bottom.
And what? You enter by diving in it?
That's the spirit. A brave Arcadian I once knew had the same idea.
And what happened to you?
The heat of the flames turned him to ashes before he made it halfway down.
I guess some mysteries are best left unexplored.
I agree.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, free seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
Otherwise, you're cleaning it up. I like the dialogue. Good job, Ubisoft. Shipwreck.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long. More speed! Full speed! Quiet tonight, Varnavas.
Years ago, on a bright night like this one, my old friend Karos and I were sailing to Samos when we heard our names being sung out in the middle of the darkness. The song was so sweet, we forgot how to sail.
Don't tell me. You saw the sirens.
I covered my ears to drown out their chants. But when I went to warn Karos, he was gone. I never saw him again.
Wow.
Sorry.
When the sea...
We've got the fight
Really?
coming! Be ready! Draw! Let's move! Archers, forward! Loose still! Ready yourselves! Arrows at the ready! Now! Ready for impact! Archers, we need you! Hit them! Loose arrows!
Speeding up for a hit, Commander!
Archers, forward! Attack!
Why not?
Again! The Equestria lives to sail once more!
Increase speed! Keep up the speed! Prepare to board! Follow me! And make them pay!
Well, they already level 17, so... What do you expect?
Let's go! Maximum speed!
Looks like we made it.
That looks like quite a storm!
Reinforcements for blocking!
New location discovered. You got it.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see,
Ah,
I
yes.
didn't get here
the
alone.
kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I
I'm
just
glad I
wanted
could get
him
him out
safe.
alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Okay. Alright, let's keep going.
Get ready to leave!
Helm's ready for you, Commander.
Ready to shoot! Onward! Faster!
Let's do this.
More speed! Fast as we can! Shipboard!
I like it. What does this even do?
Sails up!
I think Zeus and Hera are having another fight. Look at that storm!
Come on!
We're in one heck of a storm. I'm thinking about turning my game down a little bit. Options. Sound. Like 50%.
Head for open water.
And then turn my mic down a little bit. That's
More
good.
speed. Here we go.
Here we go!
Increase speed.
Increase speed!
Forward. Let's move it.
Commander, the rowers can't keep this up!
That's a little too low for me. That'll
Speed
do.
up. Whoa. Feel that wind. Rowers, go! Fast as we can!
I see salvation!
Let's go! Head for open water.
Commander, away!
Yeah! I need to stay hidden.
I'm not here. A fishing village.
Yeah!
Man, you almost killed me.
Yeah! Ella.
Alright, it's right over here. It ain't very far.
Help me! Please, someone! By the gods! Why did it have to be snakes?
How do I get in? Oh, here. No. How do I get in? Looks like there might be only one way in from the roof, probably. Because I've already checked all the way around. There's no way in at the bottom. I mean, yeah, at the bottom. Here we go.
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
Whoa!
Why are there so many snakes?
Where did these snakes come from?
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always
happy
happy
to
to
help
help
me.
someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Where can
Where
I
should I
find
look?
them?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Go to the home of the attackers. Go to the home of the attackers. What? Even more?
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos.
What the freak, man?
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
Looks like an accident, but then...
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Oh no.
This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Tell me, where did you get the snakes?
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell
Tell
him
me what
or
I want
else.
to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's
Get
not
out
too
of
late
my
to make
sight.
a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
Alright, time to kill the snake dealer. Probably part of the cult. Wouldn't surprise me if they're working with the cult. Just, you know, wouldn't surprise me at all. They are gonna try to kill me. I feel like I may have to kill the cult at the end of all this.
Better stay hidden.
You'll feel the sting of my venom. How are you doing that? I'll end you, Mistios.
No, you won't. I don't think so. Nope. I'm not dumb.
Is this the best you've got?
Really? I'm gonna freaking kill you! You are just fighting the inevitable. I cannot speak today. And I just got up. Inevitable. I can't speak. What the heck? Inevitable. The inevitable. I don't know.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
It's a freaking mercenary?
I'll end you, Mistios.
You can't outrun me!
You can't stop me.
So this is it, huh?
I don't think so.
You're just going
going to be a bother.
I'm telling you what, you fucking unbelievable. I just cannot say that word today. Inevitable.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
I don't think so, fool. I ain't no coward, I'm playing safe! Nope.
Surprised you're this weak.
I'll end you, mis Dios.
Are you trying to fight? How cute!
He's gonna kill me.
So this is it, huh?
You can't stop me.
You wish, wouldn't you?
His death should
Die!
keep Pericles safe.
Oh, man. That's freaking ridiculous, but I got him. After many attempts, but I got it. That's ridiculous. Just fighting the you guys probably know what I'm trying to say, but I just cannot say that word today. Fighting the inevitable. It's like I've forgotten how to pronounce words. seems like. And I did that like years ago, and I still kind of know how, I just don't do it anymore. It's like one of those things when you don't really do it, you don't know really how to do it anymore. I don't know why either.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
You're welcome. A venomous encounter. Talk to Pelicius. Contact? I can't speak a word of nothing today. Pelicius. I might get the word one day. But for right now I just cannot pronounce words. A new location discovered.
The watch will be vigilant here.
The Kimbrough family.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
Okay. What's an Orchitis? What happened exactly?
If someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
What does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
What's my
Tell
role
me
in
what to
this?
do.
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Okay.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Come on, here we go. No. No.
Victory! I've spotted you!
Time to go. Yeah, I will. I'm out.
We have only the finest goods. Until next time.
I don't know what it is, but I don't like heavy blunt weapons. They're alright, but I like daggers and stuff.
Done.
I don't know why if you're wanting to play a stealth character.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Tell me, who are you?
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
I'm a
I know the
mercenary.
price of actions. I have to as a mercenary.
That simple piece of information tells me more about you than your name ever could. Explaining oneself must be carefully done.
Explaining myself would take more time than I have.
Then let us focus on a single recent event. Tell me, as a mercenary, is there anything you wouldn't do?
I'll do anything for a right price. Everyone has a line they won't cross. I wouldn't do
Just because I'm a
everything.
mercenary doesn't mean I'll do anything.
Even if the pay was more than adequate for the task?
Even then,
What if you were offered something you desperately needed, something you couldn't get anywhere else? Would you move this line you've made for yourself?
I guess.
my line has moved countless times since I was a child. But it still exists.
And will likely move again if what you say is true.
It may.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I had
I
to
did
do what I
what I
had
was
to
asked
do.
to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm
Fine.
reasonable.
I'm more responsible. But I did it because I have one concern. Myself.
Then I hope you also think about today, about Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what... News know about my mother. Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
But it is. Alright, let's keep going. I'm probably gonna try to make each video at least an hour long or more. Because the longer I play this, the further I'm gonna get through the game. I've learned that about video games. No offense, YouTubers, but I usually like to make my videos an hour long. Just so I can finish the game. But, yeah.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios. At least give them a
Excuse me.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
I never expected to see you. How did you get
even
out?
Get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't
I
believe
never
you're
expected here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
Why are you working for Aspia?
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Why do you have... What do you have to change? Why do I have to
don't
change?
understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm
I'm
ready to go in.
go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I will change
I'll
my
get changed.
clothes.
Promise you'll take care of my things.
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Well, here we go.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongue.
Opinionated tongues?
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
What the heck? I've heard
of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm surprised that Socrates
Inviting
is here.
Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
Parties aren't my specialties.
This
Some
party will be fun.
interesting.
Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
You should
Agreed.
get going.
Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Let's talk.
What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
I saw Cleon speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
What do you know
I'm looking
about
for
my
clues to
mother?
help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it. This has been useless. Here.
What the heck? Ew.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I'm looking for someone.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After
I'll
your
get the olive
display
oil.
earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end. Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I'll be back.
Be back.
If you come back with a jar of oil, I promise to show you how grateful I am.
Ew.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Don't call me it.
I am
have a
called
name.
many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios. But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripidis. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripidis.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripidis likes to say. Don't you, Euripidis? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Okay then.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
Here's your oil.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
You must mean Athenia?
I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
I suppose you've come here to mock me for my fight with Euripidis.
Spare
I'm
me.
looking for
I'm only looking for
clues.
clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripidis. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So let's get a
We get
Pelagius
him
drink.
drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripidis is from Argos.
All right, if nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripidis is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
Time to live
I'll
up
get
the
the wine.
party.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice,
Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Drink up.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
Here for
I've come
dry
to get
wine.
your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure he wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
Why don't you help me first?
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
We should have a drinking
You and
competition. What the
Aristophanes
heck?
could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every Pidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Drink up.
Dionysos.
This is delicious.
This is nectar of the gods. Another round.
How about some more?
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
Ready for another?
What the heck?
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Okay then.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
Why are you up? Okay,
You
he
could stop
can't
hiding
see
in here.
straight.
Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gained Pericles' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've
I'm
been arguing a
intrigued.
single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
Ruling are
I've seen enough of
unjust.
the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
I'm done. Your contrition. Yourself.
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
You've been spying on me?
I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
Yes,
These
thank
may be
you.
the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm
I've been
searching for
this
my
woman.
mom.
My mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you,
wow.
Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Where do I go exactly? I guess I'll figure it out. Oh, here we go. Up here.
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Has been sent
Aspasia
me.
told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
I
Your
have
life is
something
in
to
danger.
tell you.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
I'm worried
Spartans
about
outside the
Athens
walls,
too.
people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Alright, time to go down below.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I'm
I've had
ready
enough
to go.
Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
I'm going
There's a
to...
woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Complete episode 4?
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
Bye, Alexios. I like it. A mercenary in Athens. +1 ability card. Damage and health has increased. Equip 1 legendary melee weapon and have 5 pieces of armor piece. I am a legend. Reach level 50. Wow, there's a lot of achievements. Wow. That's a lot of, that's a lot.
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
How far is that? Where is that exactly? Oh. We're gonna go and get some of these quests right here. Wow, it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning.
Need
Actually
something?
6. Oh, it is 6 now.
Laugh at me. Their commander says my writing is a disgrace to Athens.
Why? Is your writing that bad?
It is not. But they think I shouldn't write at all. They say I should spend my time indoors, out of sight. Who are they to stifle me because I am a woman?
Some weaker men feel shamed by intellect.
My father made sure I was educated. He always encouraged my writing. If anyone brings shame to Athens, it's that commander and his cursed soldiers.
Of course. You want me to deal with the Athenian commander.
You read me like an oracle.
The commander's head is mine?
They'll tell tales of this mercenary.
Leave it to me.
I'm just gonna get a few quests here and we'll go on with our business. The Kimbrough family.
Hello there. Need some help?
My family has wealth, prestige. I have been a soldier, I have known glory and victory. None of it fulfilled me. Now I will leave and search as a philosopher.
It takes time to find your place in the world. Do what you must.
Perhaps you are the philosopher, Misthios. I will leave the city and wander. I must send a message, tell someone I am leaving. But to who? To my old commander or to my truest friend, a merchant?
So you want me to bring this to the merchant?
Yes, it needs to get there in one piece.
It won't be easy, but I'll take care of it.
I knew you'd see a reason.
I should get going.
Steps on the path.
Need something, merchant?
You? Oh, my husband told me about how you spared his life in the fishing district.
Your husband meant well.
Well, your husband could have been in a lot of trouble threatening a man like the politician Metiochos. But I know he and his friends meant well.
Of course, you're right. But he took your advice, and a bunch of us Athenians have gotten together to help the fishing district. And now we need your help again, too.
I'm listening.
I'm too busy tending my stall, but I need to deliver these new sandals made for a local beggar. We have a clothing drive here now. See? I told you we're turning things around, all thanks to you.
And you want me to deliver it to him?
Exactly. It must arrive without a scratch.
I'll handle it.
By the gods, thank you, Misthios.
We're done here.
A positive change. Oh no. Well, here we go.
A merchant told me you'd want this.
Thank you, Misthios. Here, this is for you.
Nice.
Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me. Alexios! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Misthios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
This
Sounds too
simple.
easy.
Now tell me why it isn't.
There's the small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another.
Oh no.
Best stay out of sight.
Oh no.
There. His name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
Time to go. Oh no. No!
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanes' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Well, sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Misthios for the job.
How many quests does this fool have for me?
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
Anything for you?
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find
the one.
your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
This guy is so gay.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
I should be extra careful in this area.
This ain't gonna be easy. You wouldn't talk to him at first. Game being weird sometimes.
Need something, stranger?
Misthios, hear me, I've seen it. The fall of Athens as we know it.
You've seen what?
The flower that withers under the loving gaze of the sun. A great sickness is on the horizon. Despair will consume Athens.
That
What
was
a nice
some,
poem.
beautiful poetry.
It wasn't poetry. This is real danger I'm talking about, and I need you to do something about it.
What do you want?
Great warrior, you have arrived at just the right time. To save the city from despair, deliver this single wilted flower to the city physician. Only then will he know of the storm headed our way.
So you need me to deliver it?
You got it. The job will be finished once it arrives.
I'll help you.
I'm
Okay.
putting my trust in you, mercenary.
May the fates be on your side.
Bad omen, Omis. Deliver the supplies.
The witness. There you are. I don't want to be spotted here.
Step aside.
Really? Where do I go? I don't know where to go.
This is for you.
Thank you, Misthios. Please, take this.
Thank you. So I need to go over here. Knocking out your enemies can be done with flank by dashing into opponent while they attack for easy back attacks and 8 extra damage. Colt breached the gods of Argenian Sea.
Ship's board! I have a good feeling about this one. Did you find what you were looking for in Athens?
A few clues, but this won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. The cult that wanted Nikolaos dead, they're also on my trail.
They're no match for you.
Got that right.
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Alexios. His name is Potharkis.
You reading my messages, Varnavas?
I may have taken a peek.
Let's move! I want time!
Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Wrong way, time to go this way.
Go! Full power!
Adrestia was built to survive the worst storms and the toughest battles. But she was meant to sail on waters as glorious as this.
Moving now!
So I was basically going the right way the entire time. Oh, the things you learn.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
What the heck?
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
What the heck?
Cosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men. So I simply cut them open.
I will follow Demos to the underworld and bring my hordes with us.
That is so much messed up.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
He's level 29. Nope, not
The
doing
fight
it.
is only over when I am the last man left standing.
He was part of the Cosmo. I'm so glad I killed him. So the rest, oh, here's one. Nope, I have to continue looking for evidence.
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
This is so messed up. Level 35?
Master! We're at maximum speed!
There's one of them real close. Let's see what level the bolt is.
Until your return, Commander.
Interesting. Once I get close, I'm gonna check what level this cultist person is. Oh no, I can't. No. Once I'm level 20 or 19, I'll come back and kill this person. For sure. But for now, back to my ship. I'm not gonna try. It's a death wish and I know it. That's why I'm not gonna try it. It's a death wish waiting to happen.
Onward! Whoa! Feel that wind! More oars! Come on!
We should pick up that salvage!
Sure thing.
Master! Here we go! Speed up! Full speed!
Oh man.
Rowers, go! Maximum speed!
The rowers can't keep this up, Commander! Salvage nearby!
More speed! Faster! Running speed! Head for open water! Keep up the speed!
Here we go.
Should we grab the salvage, Commander?
Increase speed! We're at full speed!
Can't keep going at this speed!
You think I stopped?
More oars! Let's move it! Feel that wind!
I'm thinking I use a few of my ability points.
Faster! Full power! Arrows at the ready! Attack! Attack! Now! Bows ready! With me, let's board the build tracks!
Whoa!
We've got a fight coming! Archers!
Oh, this is so annoying.
I think they are going to rob us. With this.
Spear! Now!
Commander, we need to brace or get out of the way.
Everyone brace! Now! Throw spear!
They are headed straight for us.
Now! Spear! Ready arrows! Release!
Position!
Release spear! Archer! Get ready to fire! Forward! Spear! Archer! Ready yourself! Only! Weapons out! We board the dogs!
Freaking pirates, man.
Let's go! We're at maximum speed! Increase speed! Let's move it!
Rose need a break, Commander.
Let's move! We're at full speed! Ready the ship for mooring!
The Island of the Fall.
These ruins are a good reminder of the devastation the Persians left behind.
You don't say.
Come on!
Alright, let's keep going. I may run into a bear. We'll see. I definitely hear wild animals, but I don't see them. Abandoned mine, huh?
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Yeah. Don't mess with me, boy. Get on out of here. I saved you. You're welcome. Wow. What a surprise.
Maybe I spare your life.
Yeah!
I'm coming for all of you.
Yes. I need a headpiece as a rarity. So there's 3 loot chests. This is one of them. I know the rest of them are out of this cave area. There's one right there. Kill the bandit leader. Bounty. To get rid of bounties, either pay, you can peek and shoot your bow and the arrow around the corner by approaching the edge of pressing LT. Enemies can be stronger or weak against certain damage type. For a mercenary, review the attributes. Light. Can't read that in time. A drink of choice. The drink of choice for an ancient Greek was mixed with water and an attack. Panic attack. The word panic is delivered from God. Something, something.
I see you have good taste. Thanks for looking.
You're welcome.
Want to live? Stay close to me next time.
Keep moving, friend.
No, not today.
Oh.
Are you even?
This is ridiculous! You're fighting the inevitable! This is so stupid! You're fighting the inevitable, you fools! This is ridiculous. There's a few guards around the dang body. This is freaking ridiculous. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Come on. Yes.
You deserve nothing worse. You are right. Go! Go!
Here we go.
You're no match for me!
Taste this!
Come on. I should be careful. High security here. You won't be making trouble anymore.
Level 18. If you're as the video buffering, use lower lance. 9/10 toggle in advance. "30 frames? Copper mine, is that what that said? I think so.
Ella.
They'll be on high alert here.
Come on!
Really? The person's on a boat? Might as well make my way to my boat and go take it out. So we can board the ship. Latency mode. Back in version.
Ready for departure!
Time to go take someone out.
Keep up the speed!
Smuggler shipwreck.
There's some debris in the water.
Go! Full speed!
Power free size 3.35 seconds. Oh, it's 7 o'clock already? Dang.
More speed! Come on!
There's something floating there. We can retrieve it.
Forward! We're moving now!
Going as fast as we can.
More speed! Running speed!
Alright, here we go.
Let's move! Fast as we can! Faster!
Commander, I think they spotted us. Should we continue?
Action! Increase speed! I need action!
They are going to hit us!
Archers! Take your mark!
We're taking damage from the flame!
Husaros! Attack!
The wind took that one!
Brace for impact! Steer them! Arrows! Brace! Spears attack! Brace!
They're trying to ram us!
Archers! Take your mark! Spears volley!
I think we're out of danger here. You had me worried for a second there, Commander. Watch out! They're trying to hit
Ready
us!
yourselves for boarding! On my lead! I have a ship. Join my crew, and you'll taste freedom.
Come on! We need those positions filled!
Archers! Ready yourselves! Who's still? Go! Bows ready! Go!
Standing alert!
Arrows! Archers, get ready!
Alaka! They're heading right for us!
Speed up!
We missed!
Archers, we need you! Hit them!
Attack! Bolt! We missed!
Archers! Release now! I need archers! Get ready! Archers, come on! Spears, now! Archers! Get ready to fire! Ah!
Reloading!
Here they come! Ready, arrows! Now!
Get back in position! Don't think the crew can handle much more!
Archers, forward! Release now!
The wind got one!
Ready your bows!
No good! We need to move before they hit us!
Rowers, go! Archers! Husaros! Go!
I wasn't even worried. They could
Yeah.
Faster!
Wow. Oh yeah, it's gonna mark a new cultist.
Here we go!
I may get off here for a little while and take a break. 'Cause I need it.
Increase speed! We're at full speed! More speed! I'm on tight!
After we kill this level 18 cultist.
Feel that wind!
Attention! Commander leaving the helm!
New location discovered.
They won't ask
great.
any questions. Best keep out of sight.
I don't see any soldiers here. Only pirates. They must be running the whole island.
What the heck?
Gods have mercy!
You want mercy? Those who trade in slaves anywhere on my island will be marked as slaves themselves, then hauled to Attica and fed to the system they tried to profit from. Get this scum out of my sight.
I thought all pirates were slavers.
And you are?
My name is Alexios.
Well, Alexios, we're all thought to be murderers too. So tell me why I shouldn't kill you right here.
I need
you're a traitor of
information.
Among other things, yes.
I'm looking for someone.
Sneaking into my city is a strange way to make a first impression.
I needed to speak with you directly. I didn't think your pirates would just let me walk up and knock.
Then speak.
I'm looking for a woman. She left Sparta when I was a child.
I'll need more than that, Alexios.
She has birthmarks on her arm that form the constellation Aquila.
Now, that is something I can work with. Just who exactly is this woman?
My mother.
She's my mother. I haven't seen her since I was a child.
So, you're on a quest to find your family?
Something like that.
Then your path is not an easy one.
Aspasia's the one who sent me to find you.
Aspasia? Now why would she do that?
She said you might have information that could help me in my search.
You can have anything for the right price.
And what is that price?
One you can afford, I'm sure.
Why do you need so much drachmi?
I have a city to secure and people to protect. I have no interest in going to war. I just want to make sure the war doesn't come to us.
I don't have the drachmi yet, but I'll return when I do.
There's no rush on my part. If you need work, check with my people in the city. I'm sure they'd have use for a capable mercenary.
Trust a pirate to only help for a boatload of drachmi. If I'm going to pay her, I need to find some work on this island.
Whoa!
It should be much easier to travel the island now that everyone won't try to kill me on sight.
What in God's name was that?
Wow, there's a lot of quests.
Can you fucking believe it?
Thought she...
Wow.
I mean, how hard is it to take a merchant ship and get to Thera and back?
Still, Xenia could have used that Miltos. The Drachmi would have been helpful in her fight against.
Something we can help you with?
Yeah, you were talking about the shipment.
We weren't saying nothing. Nothing that concerns you, anyway.
I'm
like
always
a
open
good
to a
story.
good tale, especially if it ends in misfortune.
The ones with Gotarzes always do. He's the worst captain on Chaos.
I want to find this shipment.
I'd like to find this ship.
Well, I'll help you if you can. Then you can bring us a story.
Where? What was the cargo?
Miltos, the next best thing to gold.
Fucking Athenians want it all for themselves. Self-important malacas.
Thank you.
I know
If
what to
you
do.
find that Miltos, be sure to come back and share the wealth.
Of course, my friends. Malakes. If I can find the shipment of Miltos, it's easy money.
Xenia and her crew really destroyed the place. If they burn everything, how do they expect to keep the people quiet?
Oh, my plans, they're ruined!
You sound troubled.
I'm trying to steal Xenia a great treasure to celebrate her victory over Chaos, but the directions have been stolen.
And I suppose you want someone to steal them back.
I tried, but they were stolen by the leader of Coresia, who Xenia banished from the city. There's a new truce between them, but no pirate would touch that.
Lucky for you, I'm no pirate.
Are you saying you'll help me? There's something in it for you if you do.
I
I'll
suppose
do
I
it.
could get your directions?
Poseidon blesses me with good fortune at last.
So where am I going?
To the other side of the island. You'll find the tablet in the leader's house there. Once you have it, head to the nearby village of Poisa and deliver it to my associate.
Don't worry.
I'll get going.
Xenia will be thrilled. I await your return.
What do you need?
Is this a bad time?
Every time's a bad time. There's too much work and not enough people to do it. But I'm the only person who cares about that. Wait, did Xenia send you?
She said you'd have work for me.
Well, thank Poseidon. Finally, someone competent to help. Ships are pushing into our territory and testing us. Xenia wants to send a message to make sure people understand who owns this little part of the Aegean.
I'll sink the
I'll
ships
help
for
you.
What am I targeting?
Destroy a few ships from Sparta, a few from Athens, and a few bandit ones too.
That's a lot of ship sinking.
Just make sure you're flying Xenia's colors when you do the sinking. I'll pay you well to ensure the message is understood. Sails need repair, 3 broken oars on the top level, 2 on the second level, transport. Ah, never a day.
Ella!
What the heck were they doing?
Go now!
If there's a map, it's in there.
I'll root all of you out.
I almost got a full set of legendary armor. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna save my game. Peace.